Hi, I'm Joe Zucchi, inventor of the revolution, and today's video is about having a strategy for different wind conditions. A good strategy will keep you in the air and having more fun. Here are 3 suggestions to build your ref strategy. Suggestion number 1, fly the appropriate skills for your wind conditions. For example, in high wind conditions, the key is to stay in total control. The best skills for this are slow motion flying and hovering. In light wind conditions, I want you to use light wind techniques. Check out my light wind video techniques here. Suggestion number 2, fly skills that are appropriate to your skill level, especially in high wind conditions. For example, if you're just learning your dive stops, your snap spins, if you do those too close to the ground, it's an excellent chance to damage your rev. I'm not saying you can't have fun in high winds. What I'm saying is, let's see if we can build a strategy to deal with that situation. Let's say we're practicing a dive stop, snap spin combination in 20-mile-an-hour winds. In the first case, we use 30-foot lines and we stop 2 feet off the ground. In the second case, let's practice with 80-foot lines. This gives us more time to think. Let's also practice higher up since there are less things to hit. And finally, let's practice slightly off to the side to avoid the strongest winds. Fly up, dive, stop, do your snap spin up off the ground. Suggestion number 3, choose the appropriate rev for your wind conditions. If you're flying in high wind conditions, I suggest a vented model. Here we have the Reflex XX Super Tarantula, which means we have vented in the wing and also in the tip of the wing. If you're flying in light conditions, my go-to rev is always the XX, the full sail. I can even fly this indoors. If you want more speed and power, even in near zero wind conditions, the Reflex Blast. This model flies in virtually zero conditions, even with a standard leading edge. But if you want that speed and power, consider the Blast. I like to do everything with my travel frame. I have a travel frame and 2 sails, my full sail and my Super Tarantula. That way I have all the conditions covered. In today's conditions, I would fly my Reflex XX full sail, and I would probably fly on 30-foot lines. I've got a tight space here. Then I would use my light wind flying techniques. The winds are probably 3 to 5 miles an hour. I would fly mostly left and right. This way I don't have to lift the weight of the rev. Secondly, I would do bottom turns using gravity to help me through the turns. And thirdly, I would use the float technique to help rise and lift the kite up, especially out on the edge of the window. To add more fun, I like to use the 3D float skills with the Reflex. Another great option for light wind conditions is the Reflex Blast. In fact, in almost any wind condition, the Reflex Blast will take your fun to a whole new level. pick up your rev, join us at Revolution Club 38. It's included free with your rev purchase, and we will see you on the field.